What's going on, everybody? It's AquaLeaderJesse here with another big reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to for the Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave Direct. I react to it live, but these always happen while I'm at work. So I stayed away from it and decided to watch it now. I'd say I'm a Fire Emblem fan. I haven't played like every entry or anything. I did not play Engage because it didn't really hook me. It didn't look that interesting to me, but I did play. I'm one of those people that started with Awakening on the 3DS. I'm one of those guys. So I played Awakening and then Fates. I never played Echoes, that remake, but I did play also Three Houses. And I enjoyed. I did every route in Fates. I did Birthright, Conquest, and is it Revelation or something? That's the third one that they added via DLC, something like that. I played all three of those. Played Awakening, and I played a bit of the first Warriors game, and then and I've played Three Houses. But I have been, from what little we've seen, I've been very excited for the new one. I think Fortune's Weave looks really good. So let's get right into it. I'm excited to see what's here because I think it looks really interesting so far. So let's see what we got. Oh, let me turn the volume up here.
Come, celebrate the second birth of this world's rightful ruler. At the advent of the underworld.
We'll never win the battles ahead without them.
I love the animation style of these
We need
cutscenes.
as many as we can recruit.
That Fire Emblem style that I had, at least in Awakening. I assume it started there. I love that visual style. It's so good.
The Dagdan Empire.
Wow.
A land at the peak of prosperity under the rule of the gods. In the capital city of Daxian, bustling markets, ports teeming with trading ships, temples to the gods, and other establishments line the crowded streets. This is also where the heroic games are held in tribute to Dagda, the Empire's first and founding king.
The heroic games have begun!
It's said that Solel, the current ruler, will grant one wish to whoever wins the games. Those vying for the prize hold strength, determination, and undying convictions they refuse to yield. The story revolves around 4 heroes who have entered the heroic games. Who you choose will determine how the narrative unfolds as they fight for glory.
Not pecking you, Kai. Sorry.
Is a young boy living in the peaceful village of Ribera. On his 15th birthday, his father is imprisoned beneath Daxian.
I feel like he's who you're supposed to pick, like the main one, but
in hope of a peaceful life as a family, he sets out with his childhood friends to win the heroic games and save his father.
not pecking you either.
Dietrich, ever in search of a stronger opponent, is attacked by an enormous monster while sailing a stormy sea.
Beautiful.
He then washes ashore in the foreign land of Dagda. This is where, between battling bandits and beasts, he learns of the heroic games. To slake his thirst for battle, Dietrich decides to compete in the heroic games with new allies at his side.
That settles it. Time to hit the road.
I love the little animations they got for like the sprites here. This is one of the two candidates for me.
Hailing from the kingdom of Ceramus in the south, Theodora represents a culture that worships the keeper of death and night, a goddess loathed throughout the lands. Swearing to restore the honor of her goddess and defend the faith of the people and the peace of her kingdom, Theodora leads her veteran retainers into battle with the goal of winning the games.
Or her.
A young woman born into prestige and blessed with musical talent, Lita is consumed by rage following her father's murder at the hands of an unknown assailant. Having given everything to seek revenge, she eventually learns of the killer's plan to participate in the heroic games.
Alive! I will kill him.
To bring an end to the man who murdered her father, Lita heads to Daxian with supportive companions in tow.
I'm sorry, Theodora, but I won't be letting you take the victory today.
If victory is decided by conviction alone, then I think it shall not be up to you.
I have burned to duel you, white-maned demon.
But I'm sorry. Failure is not an option for me either. But that's only because I don't have any choice!
The animation on that isn't great.
Going into each match, you'll choose your
Like, not only the lip
members
syncing, but there's no
and
facial
their
expression.
Initial placement on the field. Then let the battle commence. Each unit's movement range is shown in blue,
Of course.
and their attack range in red. Once all of your units have completed their actions, your opponent's turn begins. You'll take turns moving and fighting across the map as you engage in fierce combat. Victory includes defeating the opposing leader, among other conditions. The four heroes and their allies can utilize various means of attack. Swords are straightforward and easy to wield. Gauntlets make it easier to evade attacks. Spears deal massive damage to cavalry units. Axes have low accuracy but high attack power. Bows strike enemies at a distance and can deal fatal blows to flying units. And magic is effective against foes with heavy armor. It can also heal or otherwise support allies in
Yeah,
dire
and I know all this
situations.
already.
There are also swords that call down lightning, gauntlets that look like firearms, and other unique weapons to find.
That's sick.
Positioning is a key element of combat.
Absolutely.
When you strike within an enemy's range of attack, they might counterattack. Consider attacking those equipped with close-range weapons from a distance, and get up close and personal against long-range opponents to avoid counterattacks.
Of course.
The terrain can also give you an advantage, while adjacent allies can receive buffs. Take advantage of the situation to control the battlefield in your favor. Combat arts are attacks unleashed at the expense of weapon durability. There are attacks with greater power, longer range, or other advantageous effects. So use them in decisive moments.
Okay.
There are also special moves that consume your soul in exchange for power.
Consume my
called
soul.
Blaze Arts. Kai releases a burst of otherworldly power from his hands to cast flames in a wide area. After moving, Dietrich's ink black cloak can warp him to locations on the battlefield that aren't easily accessible.
They can teleport like through walls and shit.
Theodora uses the power inherited from her ancestors to rend the earth and hurl it at foes.
Feeling
Lida plays her Vihuela to buff allies, summon a powerful monster, and more. These
That is
special
sick.
moves can turn the
She's
tide
got my
of battle,
favorite
but at the
special
cost
move.
of the hero's health points. Additionally, if your allies fall in battle,
I think I need a break.
you can turn back time. After each move, you can rewind to any previous point in battle, so don't be afraid to rethink your strategy if things don't go as planned.
Yeah,
Based
that's
on their
how it
class,
usually
such
tends,
as Shido,
or how it.
who are
I
skilled
think
with
it's how it was
swords,
in
Bardingers who fight on horseback,
Three Houses, was it not?
and
Or was that
bishops
something that was
who
brought
use
up in
white
Engage?
magic. A unit's abilities can change dramatically. The weapons they can wield and their range of movement also vary. Classes are divided into beginner, specialty, and advanced tiers. Beginner classes are the foundation. Gladiators excel in handling weapons. Diviners can wield magic. And Orneus riders can cover more ground. There are 5 beginner classes in all. Specialty classes have more specific abilities. Armored knights boast ironclad defense with heavy armor. Wing soldiers can leap obstacles and cover long distances, while charioteers can strike multiple enemies in a straight line. There are over 10 to attain. Advanced classes are masters of their skills. Cataphracts have the mobility of horses with the defense of heavily armored units.
Nice.
Guardians are skilled with both spears and white magic, plus other classes that possess a combination of strengths. You'll also find the overwhelmingly powerful elephant riders and other classes.
I want an elephant rider. Elephants are my favorite animals, so elephant riders is guaranteed for my team.
Defeat me?
Between matches, you'll have time to get ready for what's to come. You'll receive
sounded
some
like,
useful intel about your
Breaking
next
through from
opponent.
Donkey Kong
So
Bonanza.
use this information while exploring Daxian, or venturing off to improve your team's prowess in battle. The time is yours to spend.
So delicious.
Let's look at some of the things you can do in Daxian. The Arena Plaza is where you can receive additional training once per week in the time between matches. As your skills improve, you'll learn new moves to use in battle and be able to wield increasingly stronger weapons. On match days,
Okay.
you can watch battles between other participants unfold. to
I
research
love
your
this, like,
opponent.
the social and training aspect of these games. It makes it a lot more
At the shopping arcade, you'll purchase weapons
Immersive.
and tools, or
and interactive.
enhance your weapons using materials you've collected.
I assume the social aspect
Temple
is still
Row
going to be here
is
too.
watched over by a bronze
Or
statue
in
of the
full,
divine sovereign and is home to 7 temples. Depending on which temple you volunteer in, you'll acquire a blessing to use in battle.
Okay.
These provide effects such as a temporary stat buff, halving the damage you receive, and more. Speak to an exam proctor to take a certification exam. The chance of success depends on who's taking the test and the class they're aiming for. So be sure they have the necessary skills before applying.
To attain the pleasure I seek.
You can also receive quests from townsfolk. Complete them by the given deadline to receive rewards.
Nice.
You never know who might ask for your help.
in this matter.
The Divine Sovereign? Why would someone of your stature be here?
You can also recruit powerful warriors you meet in Daxian.
That was
Even if
easy.
they turn you away at first, try giving them gifts
Appreciate it. The spirits
or invite them to share a meal. That might be enough to win them over.
Okay. Love the outfit on her. That dress is awesome.
At inns, not only can you lodge and eat, but you can let time pass to gain experience and gather materials automatically.
Isn't it being fun if I just really don't feel like
Looking good.
Characters who've grown
Doing
close
stuff manually.
may converse and show their support to each other.
There we
here,
go.
too.
Also, welcome back, mashed
Can I get a
potatoes.
raise? Then I'd be psyched to work even harder.
Thanks, Kai. I came here to say I was pulling for you, but it went the other way around.
As your journey continues, you'll gain access to even more facilities.
Remember this for a long time to come.
Okay.
This is the Pale Raven's Perch, a spot where a mysterious white bird rests its wings. From here, you can swap to a different hero. Progress is saved for each of the heroes, so playing through all 4 of their stories in parallel is an option.
Whoa. Games, this is a Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave.
When
I
you
was like, at
venture
least pick the
outside
2 I
of
want to
Daxian,
use
you
in
can
parallel.
explore areas across the continent. Time passes every time you move, so plan your expeditions carefully. Visit towns to purchase local wares,
Anything you'd like?
or gather information that could be useful on your adventure. Travel with your allies to improve everyone's abilities in battle. Enemies will randomly appear on the world map. When you encounter one, a skirmish will begin. Earn experience points by felling your foes. You'll
Okay.
also find dungeons
Nice.
where you'll collect materials for strengthening weapons, along with other treasures. When you encounter enemies roaming in a dungeon, a turn-based clash that differs from normal battles will begin.
I suppose I must.
In clashes, you can perform attack combos with your allies.
Oh, sick.
Plus, each of the 4 heroes can use abilities that are unique to them. For instance, Dietrich can flush out enemies in hiding, while Theodora can recruit soldiers in towns and send out her assembled troops to gather materials
Oh, that's nice.
or deploy them in battle.
Will not miss this chance. Need some help.
Make the most of these commands to enhance your power of battle.
I say, what does she do? Also gets stuff.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vow to you. People of Daxian, hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
What is happening? Somebody light a cigarette near the film stock again? $14.49. That's too far away. $14.54. That's still like way long ago. America hadn't even been discovered by the whites yet. Oh wait, so hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Why is... So 5 years later, there are statues of all four of them. But then why is Theodora have her head cut off? Does it have to do with the hatred of her god that they mentioned? Hmm. You are the yo, it's gray waves.
I see that my song has finally reached your ears.
They didn't talk about your avatar character at all. I noticed.
5 years after the heroic games, Dagda faces its end at the hands of the revived demon god Balor. Even the 4 heroes who played a significant role in the heroic games have vanished. To confront the situation, the progenitor god, Sophis, calls down a single soul.
This is your character. This is the player character, I assume, the avatar. You get to pick a male or a female. That's why it didn't show all the details.
This is the story's true protagonist. You are given 2 choices. Face the forces of the demon god Balor on your own, with the knowledge that it's no easy task.
Or
use the time-traveling powers of the goddess Fortuna to change the fates of the 4 heroes. You must carve your path in the hope
that
of
is
saving
sick.
Dagda from destruction. Those who join you in the future will strengthen the might of your assembled forces.
Oh, that is cool.
This is where your story begins. The end of the world at the hands of the demon god.
This would have been cool to not be spoiled about, but
The rest is up to you.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th, only on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Pre-order.
I've already got it pre-ordered. But man, I was not expecting. Because I was gonna mention. I forgot to mention beforehand how I was confused on the how you pick one of these 4 to play as. Really, don't even have to pick one. You can do all 4 of them in parallel if you want. But but you also have like the avatar character, and I was confused on how all that worked. I thought maybe that maybe you picked one and you teamed up with the one, like the one you picked, and it became sort of a teamwork thing. That's what I was going off of. But no, it seems like it's the avatar character doesn't even come in until you get through the games. So I guess the games must be the early portion. No, Dimitri, that's all you know. Well, this is, and you have to have a Switch 2 for it. But this is a Switch 2 exclusive. But like, dang, Switch 2 is starting to really hit its stride on exclusives now. I think because Splatoon Raiders just came out and it's awesome. This looks awesome, and we're getting that Ocarina of Time remake here in a couple months as well. So this year, it seems like Switch 2's first party is going to be really solid. But also just the character design on everybody here is so sick. Anyway, let's make sure there's nothing else hidden here.
Available now on Nintendo eShop. The Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection, which includes a 150-page art book, 12 character art cards, and more will be available the same day.
Everywhere I saw was already sold out.
Plus, more Fire Emblem content will be available following this presentation. Nintendo Music.
I did get the notification that there's like 10 tracks or something from the game added to Nintendo Music.
That lets you listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere, will be updated with certain tracks from this game, including the main theme, later today.
I got my notification from the app.
The Nintendo Today smart device app, which brings you daily updates from Nintendo, will receive a new Fire Emblem theme beginning tomorrow. The app will also feature new information about Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
Oh, Xander. Okay, so they even tell you like who the VO is.
There will also be a new Ask the Developer article, in which developers share their thoughts about working on this game on September 15th.
Oh, that was sick. I'm excited. Let's see what the general response is here. Comments that look like firearms. Sir, that's a gun. Message finally made it out of the McDonald's play placing yet immediately lost inside. Give us dragons, magic, and time travel, but the biggest surprise was a handgun. 5 heroes, 4 gladiators, 3 houses, 2 kingdoms, and a pale raven in a pear tree. It looks amazing. I only saw half the video. Yeah, and I definitely recommend checking it out. But yeah, this looks really cool. Oh, I'm really excited. It's a gauntlet that looks like a firearm. Isn't gonna hold up in court. Better when we go to no escaping such as having something to ask of us. Nothing could have prepared me for someone pulling out a Glock in the new Fire Emblem. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Can you beat Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave on Maddening with only Eshmel? I am both excited and afraid to be committed to 4 campaigns simultaneously. I'm not committing to all 4. I might commit to 2. But Satath had really just bleached his hair and called it a day. Okay, but what if there was 5 houses? The ability to play through all 4 at once is interesting. I'm giving the whole squad Glocks. Finally, firearm emblem. Gauntlets that looks like firearms, a unique find in the 15th century. Oh my gosh. I'm going to talk about Setath a lot. I'm going to switch to just for this. I like how the whole beginning is basically an entire game, but then it's like, actually, this is the real protagonist. Yeah, exactly. Finally, a Fire Emblem game where I can cast gun. Yes. Oh, I guess I should. You weren't here for mashed potatoes, but here's the part.
Gauntlets that look like firearms and other unique weapons to find.
That's the gun stuff that keeps talking about. Direct that Metroid was hoping to get. Oh wait, Your Honor, how could my client have illegally carried a firearm when, upon closer inspection, it was merely a gauntlet that looked like a firearm? Oh, you're right. I realize the games were merely the tutorial phase. Yeah, so I guess I really think it is like the like the first chapter or whatever. So it looks like the route split and time skip are handled opposite of 3 houses. Instead of a unified route that splits halfway through, it's a split path that converges at some point. Yeah. 2005 really is. What if we made the plot of Awakening again, but instead this time you're Lucina? And frankly, I never really thought about that. I didn't think about it that way, but sure. Gauntlets that look like firearms, straight up holding a gun. You pull out a Glock. Confirmed. And the 4 routes have 2 routes. This is beyond science. Yes, there's like that would mean there are 8 different like possible story routes, right? Actually, once that doesn't exist, it can't hurt you. Imagine they kept time script secret. I know that's what I meant. I was talking about earlier. If they didn't spoil that, and no shot we're getting Fortune's Weave music before 3 houses on Nintendo Music. I guess so. Extra joy. I like swords. They're straightforward and easy to wield. The nerd are so furious because they called it that a dragoon. I almost didn't realize it was Seth. Not Marianne, her descent having having the same quote. My blood carpels me. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. You can actually have a gun in the game now. I'm definitely gonna have one of those on my team. But what did y'all think of the direct? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/AquaLeaderJesse. All my videos recorded first, always uploaded here afterwards. Don't you worry. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.